I'm Randy Hill, a Texas entrepreneur and inventor, and I fly by the seat of my pants.
I'm his wife, Janeé Hill. I'm a television producer and motivational speaker, and I am tightly wound and love structure.
Country meets culture, where two worlds collide.
It works. Or does it? Welcome to the Country Meets Culture podcast. I am Janeé, the structured, planned one who occasionally puts my fly by the seat of his pants husband into a couple of different antics. And for the most part, he's a good sport. For instance, shortly after we were married, maybe a year and a half into our marriage,
I'm Randy, by the way.
we lived in a neighborhood that had supposedly a very cool neighborhood Halloween party.
Oh, yeah.
And like you had to get wristbands. And I mean, apparently this was the party of all parties. And I was like, Randy, we're new to this neighborhood. We've got to be good sports, so we're going to dress up. And so I went as the Swiss Miss Coco Girl.
Ooh, yeah.
And I had Randy wear a hat and some suspenders and like little knickers. Oh, there he is. He's so
that's
cute.
That's a good picture of
But
you.
that's my hat, so you look like you have a giant head. Mm-hmm. And then we dressed up our child, he was really little at the time, as our little marshmallow. And, you know, it was cute. It was funny. There's the marshmallow, yeah. And so we really were the Swiss Miss Coco family. The only challenge with this little thing is that the adults didn't dress up. So
we were the only adults dressed up.
And so we didn't stay at the party too long.
That's been the norm, you know. I usually get roped into something that I'm not quite prepared for.
Yeah, if you heard in the last episode, we are auctioning ourselves off for charity, and so you can.
We're still debating that. I'm still.
You can have an hour with me, but the response has been amazing. I mean, so far I think I'm in the lead. But you know, I really think, how can we use this craziness to do some good? Randy gets a little frustrated with me because sometimes I voluntold him. And so instead of volunteer, I just kind of tell. So that's where you get voluntold that you're going to do something. But I just think that everyone should want to help the charities. Mm-hmm. And we actually have Kristen Jones Colby, someone that I work with on a lot of events. She actually saw that we were doing some stuff together and for charities, and she wanted to call in today and give us a little challenge. So
she's on the line?
Can we get Kristen on the line?
Ooh.
There she is.
Hello, Kristen.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We're good. We hear you may have a little challenge for us.
Yeah, so I have, I'm actually going to be producing an event for Healing Hands Ministries.
Oh, Healing Hands,
coming up on May 3rd. And it's kind of a unique event. It's a luncheon, and Healing Hands Ministries does a lot of great work in Dallas. They actually are basically providing primary care to families in need. And you can go onto their website, healinghandsdallas.org. But this event is actually very unique in that it's called their Tablescapes, their annual Tablescapes event. And I thought of you two for this particular event/challenge because part of the engagement that they do with this Tablescapes event is they recruit designers, and each designer gets to decorate their own table. And I know most people might think, Janeé, you might be the more creative, and
I definitely have a design eye.
Not everybody's going to think that.
But I'm actually very curious to see if I gave you guys this challenge, what Mr. Randy might come up with.
Okay.
So now what do we have to do? We have to do it like a table. So we each would take a table.
Yes. So, and what's really exciting for them this year, their challenge to me was they wanted to double in size from last year. And so there's going to be around 40 tables. And I thought the nice challenge would be to see if you two can really show up, not only show each other up, but maybe see how you phase against the competition.
Okay.
And so, yes, you guys will each get a table and come up with your own theme and execute that and see how people respond to it.
Okay. Again, what is the date?
May 3rd. It is a Friday.
That's a really big day for me as I'm working on another event that day. But, I think I'm absolutely down. I will say that I do have the design eye. So I just be ready because I'm probably going to get you, Randy.
Yeah, whatever.
And I think there may be a way, like, does anyone want to join my team? If you're listening right now, you're watching right now, and you want to get on Janeé's Tablescape team, go to Real Janeé Hill and message me. I would love to have you join. Randy, are you going solo, or you want to recruit some help too?
I'll recruit help, yeah. If anybody wants to help me,
Preferably not a cute young girl.
if
And he
you're
means males.
between the ages of 23 and 55, you can help me. If you're female, please include a photo along with your application.
Now, Kristen, I know this isn't necessarily like everyone's really competing. I mean, it's all for the good cause. Healing Hands Dallas, I believe you said, is the website. But would you personally kind of maybe be the judge between me and Randy? Because we are kind of competitive for a good cause.
Yeah, I actually think there could be a judge's choice, and then we might have to throw it out to the audience and get a People's Choice Award.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. So again, you'll want to follow us at Country Meets Culture as we now participate in yet another charity challenge. So
Okay.
we're in
All
the
right.
house,
Thank
and
you,
thank
guys.
you for calling in.
Thank you, Kristen.
All right, talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
So, Randy, when it's for a good cause, how do you feel about your wife kind of roping you in?
Well, I don't mind it. I think the other charity deal about the auction where you're going to auction yourself off and what was it? I'm going to help you with your performance.
I didn't mean to say it that way.
No, but
I
people
mean,
might
like
get the wrong
business performance.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why you'll be there for me. I'll be there for you.
Right.
We always recommend when you're with the opposite sex, even in business settings,
Yes.
have a third person. It just keeps you protected. Not saying he'd do anything or I'd do anything, but
Here again, you used it again. Keeps you protected.
my gosh.
Oh.
So apparently, Country Meets Culture
I
is
hope
now
my
turned
swe-
to
I
a
hope
rated
that my
R.
sweet little conservative mother is not listening to this.
Your conservative mom, what about our 4 children?
That's true.
All right, so we would love to hear from you at Country Meets Culture, and you definitely want to be following these charity challenges. We've got a couple now. Randy's going to auction or play auctioneer at an event that I'm emceeing. Then Randy and I are auctioning ourselves off to help another business, and then looks like we've got a third one with this Tablescape.
Yeah.
And we will be doing another family talent show. I don't know how we're going to rope that in for charity, but I'm going to make it happen.
Speaking of talent show, I think we've got a little clip here of a little young.
Oh, let's close with the clip. We have the cutest. He's not for hire. I mean, he could be for enough money, but you for sure would want to have him. So let's just let you go out to this wonderful talent.
That's an awesome little.
Do we have him?
sweetness.
Here he is. There he is.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Don't get too drunk, it's done. That's the way, always know to stop.
Notice the guitar, and he's riding the reindeer.
Straight ahead, never turn around, don't back up.
And he's got
Don't
the
back down. Full throttle.
Okay, that's enough. That's all, folks.
I
Again, follow
love
us
that
at
little
Country
boy.
Meets Culture for our latest charity challenge.